The visually impaired child can use various typhlodidactic aids to carry out column operations which cuborhythm, dactylorhythmic, multiplane. The first tool he uses is certainly the cuborhythm. The cuborhythm allows the blind child to perform operations in columns, with whole numbers and decimals. It takes the form of a rectangular plastic box divided into 300 squares, accompanied by 100 cubes with raised dots on 5 faces, which, depending on how they are oriented, represent the numbers 0 to 9. The plain face, without dots, represents the comma. The face with only one dot represents the number 1. The face with 2 dots if oriented vertically is 2, horizontally is 3. The face with 3 dots can represent 4, 6, 8, and 0, depending on where the empty corner is oriented, and so on. The ordering of the 4 operations conforms to common rules. Generally, the operation signs are not represented because the cuborhythm is to be used as a spreadsheet with which the child solves the operation he has already written down on his sheet. And once the calculation has been carried out and the result found, the cuborhythm is erased, removing the cubes used. Difficulties in the use of the cuborhythm can arise in the correct positioning of the cubes. A controlled and gentle tactile exploration is necessary to avoid unintentional displacement of the cubes, with the risk of calculation errors. These are some examples of column operations carried out on the cuborhythm: 2 additions, with and without change, a 2-digit multiplication, and a division with remainder. Multiplication and division present 2 possible adaptations of the cuborhythm, using Velcro and rubber bands to facilitate the calculation. The dactylorhythmic is also an instrument used for arithmetic calculation. There is currently a dactylorhythmic model called ARITHMETICBRAILLE, of which there is a 4-key and a 6-key version. The 4-key model is a table divided into groups of 4 keys arranged in horizontal rows. Pressing each of the keys causes a small raised button to be raised. A number can then be written in each group of 4 keys. The 6-key model is made up of groups of 6 keys and allows any Braille character to be written, i.e., numbers and letters, so it can also be used in mathematics for solving literal expressions, but also for short annotations. A cover allows the instrument to be closed without erasing what has been written. The child writes the numbers by setting their position on the board according to the positional value and the rules for carrying out the various operations, and then applies common calculation procedures. The multiplane is a teaching aid produced in Brazil used for mathematics, geometry and statistics. It can be used by everyone, not exclusively by the visually impaired, but for the blind it is absolutely accessible. The kit includes a rectangular multiplane, which is a 25 by 30 cm working base, approximately 2 cm high, that has 546 holes distributed in 26 rows and 21 columns. It is equipped with a series of pins approximately 2.5 centimeters high, which have the number written both in Braille and in black on the circular top. Each pin therefore represents a number. The top of the pin is not perfectly circular. At one point it is cut, not round, and that represents the indication of the reading side in Braille. It is a reference for the orientation of the pin. In addition to the pins representing numbers, there are pins representing operation signs, plus, minus, for, divided, equal, some letters, XYZ, which are used for statistics, analytical geometry, trigonometry, as well as pins, bars, rubber bands that are also used to subdivide the operating spaces of the different operations.